I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Drumline Chapter 10. Thursday, the guys from the line asked you to head out for pizza and beer after practice. Unfortunately, class has started and you've got a big test tomorrow. You need to study, so you headed back to your dorm to shower off the stink and grab food. When you get out of the shower, your stomach is growling like you've been starving it for months. There's microwave popcorn, granola bars, the requisite chicken-flavored ramen packs, and 3 cases of Cherry Coke Zero. Stop drinking it! Looks like it's gonna be MSG for dinner with a side of caffeine to balance it out. You're leaving your room to go get some utensils in the kitchen area when you find Laird standing on the other side of the door. He's got a full bag from Sammy's cradled in his arm, and his book bag hanging off his broad shoulders. With a smile, you take the sack. What's this? It smells like freshly baked carbs. My favorite. Turkey cranberry subs. 2 of them, plus chips and brownies. Alright, steps closer, his shoes inches from your bare toes. Rough fingers, smooth over your forehead, sliding the towel off your head and pushing the wet strands back. His thumbs press in the base of your skull, massaging in some small circles. It takes all of your willpower not to start purring like a cat. Laird, thank you, but I can't hang out tonight. I have this huge test tomorrow, and you need to study. Reclaims the bag and moves to the empty bed. And so do I. And I thought we could do it together. Or not together so much as in the same room. You have calc tomorrow, right? And I have my first anatomy test too. No. The answer is no. You cannot study my anatomy just because you need to. It's surprising that he knows your schedule so well. I wonder if he realizes how telling that small fact is. He pulls out the sandwiches and fixins. The smell makes your stomach growl, and it echoes loudly in the small room. You have to eat dinner, and you know you'd rather have the sandwich than those noodles. Okay, but you have to behave. Her smile is a little evil and a lot of sexy. Of course, I always behave. My ass. You swallow hard, now utterly sure that you don't want him to. AJSD. I'm gonna have to Google them. Now get your ass over here and eat dinner before it gets cold. Then we study. Thank you for bringing me dinner, Laird. You hunch your shoulders as you cross the room. There's no way you can slip a bra on at this point without him seeing. I figured you'd be headed out for pizza with the guys. It sounded like that's where everyone was going. I still have things to figure out about you. Things I couldn't discover if I was there and you were here. Like what? Your taste buds go into overdrive as the sandwich as you take an enormous bite. A smile tugs at the corner of Laird's mouth. Well, like, if you play music while you study or prefer silence. If you read the facts out loud to yourself, like I sometimes do. If you throw your textbook when you get frustrated. If you eat to relieve stress, or exercise, or FAP. Woke to Oh, Jesus God. Well, I mean, I usually will have a cup of coffee. That actually helps relieve stress. Exercise helps. Fapping rarely. If anything, that just makes things worse. Your mouth drops open and bits of cranberry sauce land on your leg. You've ducked up on the bed. Personally, I like the last option best. Although all thoughts of food fly out of the window as your brain goes into overdrive thinking of him studying. Did you bring napkins? Yeah, but I have a better idea for them. We said behave, mother! Laird leans over and licks the cranberry sauce from your leg. His smile when he sits up is sexy and smug. I really have to study. Quit distracting me with your sexual prowess, Laird. You think I'm sexy? Nice! Laird whips off a shirt and drops it on the bed behind him, then opens his bag of chips like nothing unusual just happened. What are you doing? Dear fearless, gravity-defying Jesus, walking on water. Who does this? Who says this shit? Why is he so sexy? Eating? Without your shirt on. Yep. Why? Because I took it off. You're trying to just distract us. He pops a chip into his mouth and smiles around a crunch. Yep, I see that. But why is it off? Oh, because I took it off? I can't decide whether to kiss him or strangle him. Definitely one or the other, though. When you open your mouth to admonish him, Laird pops a chip into your mouth with an innocent smile. Laird, I have to study tonight. Right, equations, mapping boundaries, finding the edge. Let me know if you need any help. Otherwise, I'll just be over here studying anatomy. My test is on the musculatory skeletal system, memorizing the names of what forms all those curves and dips. Looks like our subjects aren't quite so different after all. Yeah, I'd like to map his boundaries. Your eyes must have telegraphed your thoughts because he smirks and raises an eyebrow. Now who's thinking about other things than studying? I don't know what you're talking about. Uh-huh, sure. I see a little bit of devil in your eyes, Reese Holland, and it wants to come out and play. I'm supposed to be studying, damn you! Nope, it wants to pass calculus. Laird grins and then blows you a kiss. So you say. By 1:45, you've wadded through as many practice questions as you can handle without turning your brain to mush. Dumbing your book, you stretch your arms high above your head and then pad over to the spare bed to retrieve your brownie. Hey, do you have a few minutes to help me out? Of course. Stand here. Laird settles your body in front of him so that you're standing between his knees, facing away. You brushes your hair off your neck. With one finger, he traces a slow path down the curve from your ear to your shoulder. The muscle here have a terrible names for such a sexy place. The stubble from his chin catches you off guard as he presses his mouth to your skin. A startled giggle turns into a low moan when his tongue gets involved. God damn it. Let's hold on. Let me sound this out in my head. The sternocleidomastoid and the plasma. Laird tugs on the loose neckline of your shirt until it slips all over one of your shoulders. His lips sweet along the newly exposed flesh. A spark of zing down your spine while your arms erupt into goosebumps. The deltoid. His strong hands massage your back, thumbing down, digging into your stubborn knots along your shoulder blades, or tight from the weight of the snare. And then there are the muscles of the rotator joint, the supraspinous, infraspinatus, subscapularis, and teres minor. Who knew studying could be so sexy? It helps! His hands sweep down your torso, brushing the sides of your breast, making everything tingle. The latissimus dorsis, or dorsi. He travels back up your spine, rubbing out all of the tension from the week. Tingles spread to your scalp and your body nearly goes limp. A trio of muscles here, remembered with the mnemonic. I love spines. The leocostalis, the longimussus, and the spinalis, from superficial to deep. Oh, that's quite a tongue twister. I can think of better things to do with my tongue, Reese. Your breath catches in your throat. I can too. Your response comes out as a whisper, and you want Laird to so badly. Laird barely pauses before reaching around to your pec major and pec minor. Let's not forget these beauties. His hands cup and knead your breast. You're grateful now that you didn't get a chance to put a bra on. You melt beneath his expert touch. He's simmering between your thighs, a low moan escapes your parted lips, but he doesn't linger. The sartorial starts here. His thumb presses just below your hip, and wraps around the front of your inner thigh before finishing just below the knee. Laird maps the distance, his fingers so close to your damn panties that you hold your breath. It's the longest muscle in the body, and damn if it doesn't cover some of the best ground, too. Your gazes pass, and his fingers pushing aside the tiny sleeping shorts that you're wearing, and flirting with the lace edging of your panties. Except for the gracilis. That one might be my favorite. It connects down here. I thought you were supposed to have the anatomy class, not me. I couldn't hold it in much longer, okay? There draws a soft circle on the inside of your knee. His voice is deeper and rougher than before. And just behind the sartorial, but it's a little more direct. It runs right up the inner thigh until it runs out of the leg. Straight pathway to heaven. He demonstrates, and this time he doesn't stop until his palm cups you fully. Your nails dig into his hard thighs as you arch your back. Laird, are we still studying? If I ask you to get naked so I can study you more closely, would you? You nervously lick your lips as you nod. Then yes, we are definitely still studying. A smile brightens your face, and your hands raise your shirt up and off your head. How's this? And Laird's fingers trace over the different muscles of your torso. Beautiful. His lips press against yours before his tongue slides in your mouth. There isn't any talking after it has his hands and mouth send your body spiraling into ecstasy. Laird spent the night. See, that's how it should be. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. It should be build up, and then what else do you think happened that night, okay? You're in desperate search of caffeine after your calculus exam when your phone vibrates. Hope your test went well. I'm sure you nailed it. Drumline party tonight, 9 p.m. mandatory. You're not sure how to respond, but first half had been personal, but the second half was all business. And I don't think I didn't notice how you didn't invite me to go to the party with you. You remember, you're still being nonchalant, like I have nothing to do with him, so yeah. You know that it's not fair of you to get mad at the guy for respecting your wishes. Oh, and that too. But still, after a few moments of weighing your answer, you respond. I think I did pretty good, thanks. Good luck on yours. See you tonight. It's just a text. It's just a text. It's fine. It's just a text. Looking forward to it. But not as much as Saturday. You smile in one of those goofy, dorky smiles that girls get when hot guys flirt with them. This is bad. Like butterflies and rainbows and big puffy hearts bad. I refuse to turn into a goopy, brainless mess around him. Hell, he can hang with simple girls if he wants that. Your phone buzzes again. It's Smith. Drumline party tonight. Have you heard? Want me to pick you up? I just got the text, and yes, that would be great. What are sidekicks for? For insider information, duh. Have you heard anything about this party? Anything I should be prepared for? There's a long pause, and you enter the student center, joining the line and the food and court for a soda. It shouldn't take this long for an answer. Something is definitely up. Smith? Spill it. Yeah, I've heard a rumor or something. I just don't think it'll affect you. Don't care, tell me. There's another long pause, and you take time to pick up a cinnamon roll with a gooey center and lots of frosting. Dear holy avenging archangels with lightning bolts and personal agendas, how bad could it be? I think the longest tangent I've ever gone is, oh, sweet mother of Jesus Christ, or something like that. And that's just it. That's the longest tangent on. This girl goes on Holy rambling tangents! I heard there's gonna be a literal dick measuring contest. So, I think you're safe for this one. Oh, God, this again. You choke on a bit of pastry. It's the story of how Laird acquired Oscar. Now your brain is spinning. I have to be prepared. There's got to be a way to top this prank. After a few quick internet searches on your phone, you cross your fingers that you're not too far into the Bible Belt for what you have in mind. The what? 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 Bingo. There's a place 12 minutes from the campus, and you've got one more class today. You finally respond to Smith's text. You're right. I should be fine. Thanks for the heads up, though. I see what you did there. I expected no less, Robin. There's a reason you're my sidekick. You know it. I'll see you there at 8:45. Wait, you're not expecting me to be your fluffer, are you? Nah, I think I can manage, but as your sidekick, you totally should have offered. I bet you would have said yes if that was Laird asking. Just saying! Shut up. You finish your cinnamon roll, trying really hard not to think about fluffing Laird as you lick off the frosting. After your errand, you're back in the room, putting the final touches on your prank. Now the dress. I'm gonna wear Maxie. Interesting, they have Sparkies on this one. Sparkly! Symbol white. Sunflower. Both suck! Wow, they really sell this Maxie one, don't they? Look at all the colors, guys! Look at the color! I mean, they really sell it. It looks actually really good, I'm not gonna lie. But, I'll go with simple white. Your phone buzzes as you make your final adjustments. I'm down here. You ready? I need 2 minutes. You take a few deep breaths. God, I shouldn't do this. I should just put on a pair of jeans and a tank and not do this. No, I can do this. I'm just one of the guys. I belong on the team. I can do this. Squaring your shoulders, you text Smith a final time. Okay, I'm coming now. That's what she said. Are you going to be like this all night? Absolutely. What? That's my favorite line. Every time someone does something really stupid, it can be interpreted that that's what she said. Boom, it's in there. You were quiet on the way to the Bubba and Smith's notices. You're plotting something. Oh, me? Nope, not buying that. Not even for a second. You gonna let me in on the surprise? It wouldn't be a surprise if I told you, would it? Okay, I got your back, Batman. Do you want to go with the safe word just in case you need an escape? Banana. And if you've been to my Twitch or Discord, you really will get it. Alright, got it. You get in trouble, start yelling, and I'll come and rescue. Thanks, Robin. An hour into the party, you're munching on goldfish crackers, trying to absorb some alcohol, when Laird catches you in a corner. I've never seen you in a dress. You would have. It's said without heat, but he flushes anyway. Fair enough. I saw you earlier from the back and nearly didn't recognize you. Not gonna lie, you're making me crazy. It's hot as hell. So you're saying you want me to wear a dress tomorrow? Yes, and those lace panties from the other night. I have plans. You're about to respond when Marco lets out one of his ear-piercing whistles with a last heated look. Lara joins him and Bubba next to the keg. Good evening. We had a great first game last week. Now I know y'all have been waiting for this moment. The cheers and whistles make you wonder if Laird pays these guys to cheer him on. With a smile, you shake your hand. Time to stand tall and be measured against your fellow drummers. Who should we have to do the honors tonight? Marco, you want to pick? Amber, who had been flirting shamelessly with the guys on the line earlier, flutters her eyelashes at Marco. He shoots her a scathing look and turns to Willa. Well, traditionally, the most beautiful woman in the whole Drumline is picked, so I'm thinking the obvious choice here is Willa, right, Laird? I gotta let Marco win that's something tonight, so Will it is. Snickers echo around the room, and Marco scowls. Line it up, Snares front and center. Smith hands you a cup. Mind holding that? He set the cup down, raised an eyebrow at him, and followed Smith to the center of the room. Willa starts groping the guys, lining them up according to size. She's almost done when she gets to Laird, who has been laughing and joking the whole time. Laird's eyes, now panicked, land on you as Willa reaches for his crotch. Oh, oh, oh. So that's it for this week. So I'm wondering what she's gonna do, because remember she was working on something to get a prank. So I'm really wondering. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Did I mention I love this game? I just really do. And I love this book too. I gotta say it's a lot of fun. So without further ado, do keep in mind, folks, that I try and get the chapters out as quickly as possible. There's some people who are unhappy with the pace that I work, and I'm sorry. I mean, I'm one of the only YouTubers who actually does voices, let alone voice, playthroughs, let alone, most of the quote-unquote YouTubers, they don't bust their ass on chapters day. They do some, and then they take a break, and then they do some, and, I sit here from about noon every day to midnight every night and work on this, and then whatever I can't get done, I do the next day. So do be a little bit patient, especially because I haven't felt good at all. And I posted that in Discord yesterday, or well, last night, but I just haven't felt good. So like I said, do keep that in mind. I am a human being too. I don't get paid for this. Okay, I don't. This is fun. This is, whatnot, and it's drops in the bucket at the end of the day. Remember that. So technically, I'm working a 12-hour shift today. So, with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy. You know what to do. I think I already did the outro. I don't remember. I need more coffee. I'm trying not to drink a ton. Because of last night, it just, yeah, just like I said, I didn't feel good at all. So with that being said, what's on tap for next? I'm thinking I'm going to do the Academy, and then Vampire Girl will be after that. Like I said, it depends on how fast we can get the Academy done. It is now 9:11 my time, so I'd say we'll get the Academy done. Vampire Girl might have to hold off till tomorrow, so I do apologize for those who are fans of Vampire Girl, but bear with me. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.